While we got a small taste of classic Sonic's gameplay in Sonic Forces during the recent Nintendo Direct, Sega has now uploaded a full playthrough of that level. So it's time once again to return to Green Hill Zone as we take a closer look at what this version has to offer in Forces. What secrets and hidden details can the old analysis machine find this time? Well, let's find out, but be sure to watch our previous analysis as we'll only be covering the new stuff here. The gameplay begins with Sonic, naturally, encountering a Moto Bug. Well, we think it's a Moto Bug as it has the same basic shape, but like many of the other enemies we've seen so far, it's been changed to match a new design scheme. It lacks the red paint with black spots and is instead colored gray and dark blue. It still rides on a single wheel with exhaust pipes out the back, but its face is completely different. The Moto Bug has a red eye like the other enemies we've seen up until this point, along with a visor that seems like it could drop down over its face. This isn't the only enemy in Green Hill Zone though. Besides the Moto Bug and Chopper we pointed out last time, there's also a Buzz Bomber-like enemy. Like the Moto Bug, it's been redesigned, and although it's difficult to see, we believe it has red eyes as well. It continues the theming of Eggman's Badnik so far, but we still lack an answer as to why they look like this. The final enemy in the stage is the new Egg Pawns, where they act the same as modern Sonic's stage. It brings to mind another question we've asked before. Does this Green Hill Zone take place in the past, or is classic Sonic running around in its present? After all, the new enemies are here, including the Egg Pawns, which weren't there in Sonic Generation's interpretation of the zone. Muddling it even further is the fact that classic Eggman appears on the clear sign at the end of the level. Is it simply a callback, or will there be multiple versions of Eggman as well? We really don't know, as there's a lot of different ways that this could go. At the very least, we know the bots blow up real good as we watch the Moto Bug tire roll a fair distance when it's destroyed. But this is the only time it travels that far, meaning it's likely affected by the layout of the stage, which is a nice touch. This playthrough also provides a better look at the backgrounds. We noted before how sand replaced the flowing water, and there seems to be a good reason for that with a desert and pyramids in the background. Is this Green Hill Zone more of an oasis? We're not sure if that's the case because later backgrounds resemble more of a canyon with a wooden loop to match the concept. It's out there, but was Green Hill Zone transported into the middle of a desert? Or was everything around it changed into a desert? We're not sure, but we're curious if the next level is more influenced by a desert or canyon, and if they naturally flow into one another like Sonic 3 and Knuckles. But there are more elements to note in this Green Hill Zone. For one, we see confirmation of a few returning monitors. We can see one for speed shoes, invincibility, and what we believe is the shield. The image on the monitor looks a little different, but we're honestly not sure what else it could possibly be. We also see a few more red rings scattered throughout the level. The first is the same one we saw from the Switch footage. However, it's not immediately clear how to reach the top. Our best guess is that at this earlier point there's a hidden spring on the upper platform that can help Sonic reach this path. A second red ring is found later which Sonic actually collects. It's above a flying plant that holds a swinging platform. We see one of these plants earlier in the level, showing that there's a lower path as well. The third and final red ring we see is once again above Sonic, but we have a better idea of how he can reach it. Earlier, there's a spring next to a checkpoint and a platform that swings back and forth. Sonic merely has to jump onto that in order to eventually reach the red ring. Despite the fact that we've only seen 3 of them, it feels like an extremely safe bet that there are 5 red rings in each level, like past games. Okay, we're almost done here, but there are still 2 things worth pointing out. The first is a bit of clever level design. There are actually wooden X's near the bottomless pits that Sonic jumps across. These are a lot more subtle than the caution signs of Generations and naturally fit into the level rather than being a bit too obvious with the warning. The other tidbit is that it appears that Sonic performs a drop dash from Sonic Mania at this moment. As soon as he lands, he takes off with a sudden burst of speed, much like the drop dash. It'd be interesting if there was some inspiration taken between the 2 games. But that's everything we could find in this classic Sonic gameplay of Green Hill Zone from Sonic Forces. While there's nothing too new, it is adding to the mystery of what's going on with both the backgrounds and the redesigned enemies. Hopefully we'll learn even more soon as E3 is quickly approaching. Of course, if we missed anything, let us know in the comments. If you liked this video, be sure to subscribe to keep up with everything we do. Thanks for watching, and make sure to stay tuned to GameXplain for more on Sonic and other things gaming.